Don't shoot the messenger, but let me explain why opposite sex friends are a catalyst for marital breakdown. One of the reasons people advocate for opposite sex friends when they're married to an opposite sex spouse is because they're not properly integrated. Integration means, very quickly, being self-aware and accepting oneself, bringing in all the subconscious and darker parts of you into your consciousness and making peace with them, being your whole, authentic, but best self. So when you're not integrated, you compartmentalize your personality. These people haven't fully surrendered themselves to their spouse, whether they're also not fully surrendering to themselves and therefore they cannot surrender to their spouse, or maybe they just choose not to. They're denying and suppressing aspects of their identity because they don't fit the narrative of the marriage. Basically, they're playing a role. Now, maybe this role is a big part of them, but if you cut a core part of yourself out of the equation, you're going to suffer psychologically, and your marriage is going to stagnate or even deteriorate. Here's how you can tell if this is happening to you. If you get to express an alternative side of yourself with your opposite sex friend that feels refreshingly freeing, this is a telltale sign of a lack of integration and a deficit in the secure attachment with your spouse. Even if from the outside it looks like you have a great marriage, and maybe you do have a good marriage, but it's incomplete. And this will wear on you. You see, it's not always the friend that creates the friction. It's what they represent and bring out of you, your shadow side. Worst case scenario, this is a symptom of poor compatibility because you didn't do a good job of vetting, or you consciously chose to force it because you were so invested in making it work. If this is the case, it is very hard to make it work because you have to deconstruct the marriage and build it back up like two different people and see if you can find a way to meet in the middle and get on the same page. But it is possible. Now, if you want to ensure that you vet for your future spouse and your ideal relationship properly so that this does not happen to you, you need to get my ebook, The Vetting System. Link is in my bio.